Imagine sitting in a courtroom, watching a black woman stand accused, when a smug cop looks her up and down, thinking he's got her all figured out. But what happens next will leave him speechless. It was supposed to be just another day in court, but for Officer Thomas, it was anything but ordinary. He had just taken his seat next to the prosecutor, ready to testify against the defendant, a black woman in her 30s. As she sat quietly at the defendant's table, Officer Thomas couldn't help but smirk. In his mind, she was just another person caught in the system, a criminal who didn't deserve a second thought. "She doesn't stand a chance," he whispered to the prosecutor, eyeing the woman as if she was already guilty. But what Officer Thomas didn't know was that the woman sitting there wasn't just any defendant. She wasn't just a black woman from the streets caught up in a bad situation. No, she was a highly trained and experienced professional working for one of the most powerful institutions in the country. As the judge prepared to move on, the defendant stood up, her posture straight, her eyes locked on Officer Thomas. "Before we proceed, I think you should know something," she said coolly. The courtroom went silent. Without a word, she reached into her pocket and pulled out a sleek, silver badge. The words on the badge shone under the courtroom lights. Department of Justice. She was an investigator, a key player in some of the biggest cases across the country. The room went completely still. Officer Thomas's smirk instantly vanished, his face turning pale as the realization hit him. He had just mocked someone with more power and authority than he could ever imagine. His gaze flicked to the prosecutor, who was equally stunned. The entire courtroom had just witnessed an incredible moment of role reversal. The judge, now fully aware of the situation, glanced at Officer Thomas before giving a slight nod to the defendant. "We'll proceed as planned," he said, his voice now filled with a new tone of respect. Officer Thomas, who once felt confident and superior, now stood humbled. The smirk had been wiped from his face, replaced with a look of embarrassment and disbelief. As the general murmurs of the courtroom settled, the woman quietly took her seat again, knowing she had just turned the tables in a way no one had expected. The story wasn't just about a courtroom moment, it was about the importance of never judging someone based on their appearance, and how power can often lie in the most unexpected places. What would you do if you were in her shoes? Comment with, "Where are you watching?" Like, share, and don't forget to subscribe for more shocking stories that'll keep you on the edge of your seat.